work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Turning it on! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You could throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Buckley. At midfield, he's got room. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is... None of it.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Power football with the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
To the air, it's Lowry. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
Grab behind the line. It's Williams. They knock him down. He's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a 4th down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. 4th down, you gotta have it. You gotta be on the same page, and they were there.
Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When you get man-to-man coverage and you're running that curl, I got to sell him deep. I got to get a little bit of space where I can make him thinking, I'm running deep, and then I sit down real quick. QB, wide receiver on the same page, first down.
And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
The defense was dialed in. They knew exactly what they were doing. They weren't fooled by it. They weren't fooled by the read game at all. Played discipline, kept eyes on the quarterback, strung that along towards the sideline, and made the big tackle.
Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy, first on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you... defend him, a linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
And the Broncos will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Trying to barge their way in. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Try to barge their way in. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the 1st quarter. That'll do it here in the quarter, guys, and Miami, Ohio has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Buys a little time with his feet. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. To throw, it's Finn. It's caught. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Red Hawks have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Ball down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
A strike downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the 1st half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Just a... Gain leaves him with 3rd and 9.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Nice execution by this defense. One of the strengths of this offense is 3rd down. They're really good at it. They were ready. Nice job getting the guy on the ground, forcing the 4th down.
They're in makeable field goal range, but on 4th down with this deficit, they'll leave the offense on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Redhawks. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. Dave, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. He'll keep it himself. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
Nice job there by the QB on the zone read because he's watching the D lineman and he knows he has to keep the football and he right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They they've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Lowry. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
They boot it away on 4th down. Makes the catch right at the 50. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his big tight end. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Miami. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up.
It's a running room. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Looking down the middle. He's got it. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10.
Encroachment defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Offense set on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
The Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give out of the gun. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Quarterback on the keeper. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
Dropping back, it's Finn. Rush is on him. They get to him as he throws.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Third down play from the gun. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 8-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Redhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Wants to throw on first down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Broncos will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Snatches it on the right. It's a seam wide open. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Redhawks.
But man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about. A game happening inside the ACC today. Louisville rolled to victory. And how about that Cardinals quarterback? Remember, this is a program that produced Lamar Jackson. So to gush about a play caller there, that's saying something. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. To the air, it's Fowler. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
caught in the backfield. It's Buckley. Turning on the Jets. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
As the offense, you want to get the ball to your playmakers and let them make a decision, let them make a guy miss, but not with that kind of defense. They were all over it right away. No third down conversion for you.
He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield on first down. He's got the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Oxford. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about?
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
Nice move there. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be fourth down. The Broncos decide to punt it away. This will be the fifth kick of the night. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll leave it with him. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels, so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
And on that third down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback and his intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up fourth.
Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Lowry. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the floor.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the 1st down. The Broncos are marching down the field. Got his man quickly. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Dropping back, it's Finn. Steps away. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Williamson. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Redhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Reynolds. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. New set of downs after the completion. They'll test the right side. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Redhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time.
Black 14.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. Wide open spaces. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Red Hawks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Back to pass, it's Finn. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs, and this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback, you're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. And the stomping has commenced. They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. He didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking for space. It's Buckley. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking to throw, it's Lowry. Gets it out quickly. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Going right to work up top. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Red Hawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He's looking deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Pulls it in. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets rid of it. It's complete. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Lowry. Oh, they're after him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
To the air on second down. Makes the grab, it's Williams. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9.
Well, the head coach is looking real smart after gambling for it there on 4th and short in field goal range, but he trusts his quarterback to go to the right place with the football. Huge play now setting up first and goal.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. This is a money play on third and goal. Looking for a man. It's Lowry. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like, they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again.
They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
And that's the world we live in. You want to be aggressive, you want to get touchdowns, you don't want to kick field goals. Analytics says this, well, now you get no points. And the defense bows up on a big part of the field, gets the big sack on 4th down and goal.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. There he goes. The 30. He's loose. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Redhawks. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Now, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, Dave.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you've got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
And And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming.
And, man, they sneaked the option in there on 3rd and long. And I don't know, was that a misread? Like, do you get the ball to your tailback? Like, it was pretty well defended. They had the quarterback swallowed up. He got some yards, but now you're forced into a 4th down, and this might be a passing situation.
Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. Running back searching for a hole. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Red Hawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. Big fella moving. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And nice job by the defense. A draw is kind of a trick, get you to run upfield, but they sniffed it out, did a great job, stopped the play for no gain.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. And the Red Hawks want to move quickly. Pushes for the goal line. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he missed it. No good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. Setting up the screen. There he goes. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. This defense in front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It is 3rd and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. He's got him. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave him. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. That's caught. It's Williams. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Going for it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Got him downfield. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Miami. And they take it in and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense. Football.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. Here's the pressure. He's going to take off. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch with these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Here's a hit. Blasted as he lets it go. It's caught downfield. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. The Broncos are on the move. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
The Broncos, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Back to throw, it's Lowry. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give us up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
On the ready.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Smashes it between the uprights. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the fourth quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession that... Here on out, man, you got to be way more aggressive.
Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake, but this game is well in hand. And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the air.
The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 out. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Redhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Reynolds. Oh, he's got some space. And he's dragged down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And the Redhawks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Finds his big tight end. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Then how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Miami, Ohio.
Nothing like stomping a guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season. But that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.